Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Tribute to B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of equality and a life of unseen struggles. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, fondly remembered as Babasaheb, was not just the principal architect of the Indian Constitution, but a relentless warrior for social justice, equality and human dignity. While many know him as a scholar, reformer, and a statesman, there are countless lesser known truths and deeply moving real life incidents that reveal the magnitude of his struggles and the strength of his character. Born on 14th April 1891 in Mo, present day Madhya Pradesh, Ambedkar was born into a Mahar family considered untouchable under the rigid caste system of India. From, the, from his earliest years, he faced severe discrimination. One true and often overlooked story from his childhood reflects the harsh reality he endured. As a young boy, Ambedkar and his siblings were once traveling to meet their father. Despite having money, no cart driver was willing to take them because of their caste. Eventually, one agreed, but only on the conditions that the children themselves would drive the cart while he walked behind. This incident was not just humiliating but deeply etched into Ambedkar's mind, shaping his resolve to fight caste discrimination. Another lesser known fact is his struggle in school. Though exceptionally bright, Ambedkar was forced to sit separately from other students. He was not allowed to touch the communal water pot. If he wanted water, a peon from a higher caste had to pour it for him. If the peon was absent, Ambedkar had to remain thirsty. These experiences were not isolated, they were a daily reality. Yet instead of breaking him, they forged his determinations. Despite these barriers, Ambedkar's academic journey was extraordinary. He became one of the first Indians from a marginalized community to study abroad. He earned doctorates from prestigious institutions like Columbia University and the London School of Economics. However, even after achieving global recognition, caste discriminations followed him back to India. In Baroda, where he worked as a civil servant, he struggled to find accommodation because no one wanted to rent a house to an untouchable. He eventually had to leave the job not due to lack of ability but due to social prejudice. One of the most powerful but lesser discussed aspects of Ambedkar's life was his deep belief in self respect over sympathy. He did not want charity for the oppressed, he wanted rights. This philosophy guided his movements, including the historic Mahat in 1927, where he led thousands to drink water from a public tank, asserting that water is a basic human right. During this movement, copies of the Manusmriti, a text that justified caste hierarchy, were publicly burned. This act symbolized a bold rejection of systemic oppression. Ambedkar's role in drafting the Constitution of India is widely acknowledged, but few know the immense personal sacrifices he made during this period. He worked tirelessly, often for 18 to 20 hours a day. Despite suffering from severe health issues, including diabetes and poor eyesight, his dedication was not driven by ambitions but by a vision of an India where every citizen would be equal before the law. An unknown yet touching fact about Ambedkar is his love for books. He reportedly owned over 50,000 books, making his personal library one of the largest in the world at the time. He once said, I like the religion that teaches liberty, equality, and fraternity, and his pursuit of knowledge was central to this belief. Books were his refuge, his weapon, and his path to liberation. Another lesson known to is his resignation as India's first law minister. Despite his crucial role in shaping the constitution, Ambedkar resigned in 1951 because he was deeply disappointed with the government's reluctance to pass the Hindu Code Bill, which aimed to reform personal laws and grant greater rights to women. This decision reflects his unwavering commitment to justice, even when it meant stepping away from power. Ambedkar's conversion to Buddhism in 1956 was not just a personal spiritual choice but a social revolution. Along with hundreds of thousands of followers, he embraced Buddhism as a path away from caste oppression. What many don't realize is that He had studied multiple religions for years before making this decision. His conversion was thoughtful, deliberate, and aimed at giving his people a dignified identity. A true story that highlights his humility and humanity involves his interactions with common people. Despite his towering achievements, Ambedkar remained accessible and empathetic. He would often spend hours listening to the grievances of marginalized individuals, offering guidance and support. He understood their pain because he had lived it. Perhaps one of the most profound yet lesser known aspects of Ambedkar's life is his loneliness. Despite being surrounded by followers and admirers, he often felt isolated due to his relentless fight against deeply entrenched social norms. His second wife, Dr. Savita Ambedkar, once mentioned how he worked late into the night, driven by a sense of urgency, as if he knew his time was limited. Ambedkar passed away on 6th December 1956, but his legacy continues to inspire millions. His life teaches us that true changes requires courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to justice. He did not just dream of equality, he fought for it, lived for it, and ultimately transformed a nation with it. Today, as we pay tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, we must go beyond remembering his achievements. We must reflect on his struggles, understand his vision, and carry forward his mission. In a world still grappling with inequality and discriminations, Ambedkar's ideals remain as relevant as ever. He once said, "Be educated, be organized, and be agitated." These were not just words, but a call to action, a call that continues to echo through generations. Ambedkar was not merely a leader of the oppressed, he was a beacon of hope for all who believe in justice and humanity. His life is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, one individual's determinations can reshape the destiny of millions. A true tribute to Babasaheb lies not just in remembering him, but in living the values he stood for. Disclaimer: this tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is intended for educational and inspirational purposes only. While every effort has been made to present historically accurate information and true incidents from his life, some narratives may be simplified or interpreted for better understanding and readability. The content is not meant to offend any individual, community, or belief system. Readers are encouraged to refer to authentic historical sources and scholarly works for deeper research and detailed study. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.